We have a winner in this week's Figure It Out. But it did take a person about 10 hours to get the answer, where lately y'all been getting it in 2 hours. So I did hold y'all for a little bit. You know, one person got it right. So let's look at some of the answers. And a lot of these answers could have been right, but they weren't. P.D. Sandager, Castillo de San Marco, Fort St. Augustine, Florida. And several people had that one. That was a good answer, but it was not correct. Joseph Picard, Ship Island. Lisa, Fort DeSoto, Florida. Everything Metal Detecting, Fort Ticonderoga. Kevin had Castillo, San Felipe del Morro, San Juan, Puerto Rico. That was real close, because that fort, I think, is actually named after this other fort. So they got some commonalities, but that was real close. Castillo de San Marcos Fort, St. Augustine, Florida. We had that one. That was Monroe Bragg. And we had some others. San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Augustine, Florida. A lot of things in Florida. What other one? Detection, Metalicia, Chile. Greetings, colleague from Chile. Now, he didn't have a guess. He was just saying greetings. Anyway, the final winner was, and she's won before, I believe, Jenny Cooper. Congratulations, Jenny. She had, I'm not going to read that whole Spanish name. It's basically Del Morro. They call it El Morro in Havana, Cuba. She was the only one that got Havana, Cuba, too. Good job. And I think that other one, see, the Del Morro in San Juan and that Del Morro, I think they're kind of related. I think they were named after each other or something. I think I read that online. But congratulations, Jenny. And don't forget to send an email to gigmaster2718@gmail.com. We'll send you a nice face mask. I think if you've already won one, we'll get something else for you, too. I'll give you a relic or something. So let me know in your email what you'd like. But anyway, that fort was actually built in 1589. Boy, I love the metal detector around that thing, man. Oh, my God. What do you think you found on the grounds of that thing? Holy smoke, that'd be awesome. But it was taken over by the British in 1762. A year later, returned to Spain. Spain actually built it. It was returned to Spain a year later under a treaty. But it saw some other actions during the 7 Years' War and all. But travel to Cuba. We went with another couple. We were on one of the last cruises that actually went to Cuba. You used to be able to travel a lot of different ways to go to Cuba. Cruising was one of them. I mean, I think it had over 2 million people went there, with the cruises and all. But in June, I think 5th of last year, 2019, the government came out with some new regulations and stopped the cruises. They felt like they were giving too much money to them or something. I'm not sure exactly what all the reason behind it. But anyway, the cruises stopped. They already had something booked and all, too. They had to cancel and rebook all those and all. But I'm glad I made it there. It was a really cool place to go. Completely different way people live and all there. I think that some of them make almost no money because everything's government controlled, communist country. So they don't make a whole lot of money there, and they were pretty glad to see us come in, I think, and give them a little bit extra money there and everything. But unfortunately, that's been cut off. But you can still go to Cuba. It's just not on a cruise. I think they got 12 reasons that you can actually apply and go, and it's certain things you have to do. One thing we had to do is have your passport has to have at least 6 months left on it. That was interesting because we all had to check all our passports, make sure we had that. Then you have a tourist visa and everything. The 12 reasons: family visits, official business, research, education, religious activities. They got you can look it up. It's about 12 reasons why you can still go to Cuba. You just cannot go on cruises and stuff. They make it a little bit harder now, but it's a pretty cool place to go. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for last week's answer to the question, to the Figure It Out. Jenny Cooper got it. Congratulations. All right, well, let's move on to this week's Figure It Out. We're going to go over our standard list of how the game works and what we're doing here. Check it out right here. All right, everybody, I created this episode of Figure It Out just for fun. Take your mind off the world and all your troubles and try to figure it out. And what is Figure It Out? Well, this is a little thing what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you with a picture. Now, the picture could be taken with one of my digital microscopes, which I got 2 of them. One goes from up to 300 times, 0 to 300. That one goes from 500 times to 1,000 times. So depending on which one I use, now I probably won't tell you which one I use unless I give it to you in a clue. But we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, things look totally different when you magnify it down. It's crazy how much difference it makes when you look at, oh, yeah, that's a so-and-so. But when you magnify down and only see a little piece of it, you don't always know what it is. And I'm still evolving too. Sometimes I may do where in the world is the Gigmaster. And I'll have a picture showing an area. That might be one too. Figure it out. So anyway, it's evolving, just having fun, getting y'all to kind of figure it out. And y'all have been really good. Some of the previous ones I've done, man, 2 hours somebody's got. But I did do one that took a little bit longer sometimes. So it's a lot of fun doing that. And the prizes will change. Sometime if you get the right answer, you'll get a Gigmaster, like maybe a face mask, or maybe a relic. I don't know. We're kind of evolving on that too, and a sticker too. I got some Gigmaster stickers here. Could get a Gigmaster sticker too. But and sometime what I'll do is just do a random selection winner. That way everybody has a chance instead of trying to rack your brains. You just kind of just have fun. So I will do some random selections, and sometimes I do both. So, yeah, we're just still evolving, having fun, see what we can come up with. All right, let's see, couple more things real quick. One guess unless I add another clue. After 24 hours, if nobody's got the correct answer, I will put another clue down. You don't have to risk your first clue and your first answer. You just put the second one down, no problem. Somebody had asked that question one time. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. One answer. Got to be in the U.S. so I can mail your prize out. Got to be a U.S. Because it's way crazy trying to mail overseas. Anyway, I think that's going to... One answer per person. And those of you that go on adventures with me that might know the answer, you cannot play. Because I might be saying, hey, I'm going to use this in one of my episodes. You all remember it. You all get it. So I can't do that. And I want your answer to match my answer pretty much the same. It could be reversed words or something, but it's got to be almost identical to what I'm looking for, because sometimes multiple answers can be right, but you got to get the Gigmaster's answer. All right, well, I appreciate everybody playing along with me, and I hope you have fun doing it. You've been really good so far. All right, let's move on to the episode right here. All right, on this week's Figure It Out, we're going to do a Where in the World is a Gigmaster again. All right, I'm going to put a picture up here. All right, can y'all see that one? That turtle? You think you can figure out where I'm at? What do you think? Nah, we're not going to do that. That'd be a little bit hard. But that'd be a good one. I bet it'd take y'all a while to figure it out. But right by where I was taking a picture of that turtle on the shore right here, this is what we're going to do. I'll put another picture up here right now. But what I want to know, you can see some of the type of decor in the background of the building. And you can see a guy standing next to me in the picture there. What I want you to know, the guy in the picture with me, I want to know his real name and the country we're in. So, real name, country, and I'm looking for something specific for the answer, so you got to do that. And I'm going to actually add some more pictures after that, and maybe you can see the building. The guy in the picture might help you figure this out. So, you got to do a little research, you might be able to figure that out. But anyway, if you don't forget, tomorrow morning, sometime in the morning, I will issue a new clue if it has not been figured out yet. You'll see a new clue, and then you can guess again. So anyway, all right, I appreciate everybody coming along with this adventure. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. And also, I'll be putting some more pictures right here. Check it out.